So I started this journey looking for things to help my children, very quickly found that there were things my husband and I could benefit from. Different family members started having testimonials, and I started to feel more and more like, I've got to share this with the world. I've got to share this with more people. And so for me personally, this was important just because it grew up out of a desire to do things more naturally in my own home and family. And the business side of it came later. And I just love what I do. I love coaching and teaching and helping people. And so that is what I'm happy to do for you as well if you need some extra help. We have so many resources. These bookshelves behind me are lined, as you can see, with lots of books. And I love to just dig into how I can help people with what's going on with them. So let's dive into the information. I actually am going to attempt here to share a PowerPoint, so you're not just looking at my face. And I am going to see if I can. I'm used to using, there we go. I'm used to using Keynote, so I forget how PowerPoint works sometimes. There we go. So my little box will be up here in the corner. Hopefully I won't cover up anything important that you need to see there. All right, so this is about making essential oils easy. I really want this information that I present to people to be accessible. I want you to be able to understand it. Now, don't get me wrong. Essential oils are complicated. They are complex little things. They have hundreds of active compounds, whereas a lot of the synthetic things that we're used to taking have one active ingredient. A bottle of essential oil could have hundreds of active ingredients. Let me see if there's an issue with the chat real quick. Make sure. Looks good. Awesome. Thank you so much for verifying that. So essential oils are complex, and there's so much science. And I love that doTERRA is so committed to doing the science and working with scientists and doctors and around the world, employing and working together to bridge the gap between allopathic medicine and natural medicine, whether that's holistic approaches, ways that they can study how things work together. It's amazing. And the chemistry is really complex. If you love that kind of thing, you can delve into a lot of the chemistry and biology of how essential oils work in our bodies. But that's not what I'm here to do today. I'm here to make this easy for you to understand and to start using them, because all the essential oil knowledge in the world doesn't really matter if you're not using them or you don't know how to use them, right? So let's see how I can go to the next one. Oh, here we go. It's different on PowerPoint here with the Zoom. Okay, so the goal of this class, to empower you. That is what I love to do. I love to empower others to know how to take care of their own health and take control of that in the most natural way possible. So what we're going to learn is three ways to use oil, three cool things about oils and how to get oils in your home. That's the basics, just a few things in each area so that you can get started and feel confident using these and get empowered to use these oils quickly. All right. So three cool things about essential oils. First of all, they are safe. They're 100% natural and safe. We rarely see side effects, and usually that has to do with something in each individual person where maybe a different oil would be a better fit, or they have something else going on at a foundational level that needs to be addressed. But it's very rare to see side effects. Instead, we see side benefits. So what I mean by that is sometimes you'll use an oil for something. Maybe you just wanted it for stress, or maybe for seasonal issues with the pollen outside, something like lavender. And you start to realize, oh, I'm like sleeping better at night, and I'm calmer, and I'm dealing with things that come my way that normally would have stressed me out. I'm dealing with that better. So that's a side benefit instead of a side effect, which I love about essential oils. Also, you don't get addicted and they don't build up in your system. Your body knows how to metabolize them out of your system and deal with them and use them effectively with no waste and no buildup in your system. They are certified pure therapeutic grade. doTERRA's essential oils are. So they're very pure, very potent. They're extracted from plants, and they have amazing health benefits to the plants, but also we can harness those benefits for our own health. So an example with that is peppermint oil. And you can see it's 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs, which is amazing. So would you rather drink, 28 cups of peppermint tea or use 1 drop of peppermint oil? That is the difference. So peppermint, what it can do for you is energizing. It promotes clear breathing. It cools the body. It relieves head tension. A lot of runners, people who do exercise, especially heavy cardio exercise, they love to use peppermint, put a drop in the hand, and then cup their hands over their face and take a few really deep breaths in to help increase oxygen to the lungs, to the brain, to promote that clear breathing, to increase stamina. It's actually been used by Olympic athletes frequently. We hear them talking about that. But it's also great if you're overheated, to cool the body down. And again, because of those many active compounds, not just one active ingredient, we see a lot of different benefits. All right, so relieving head tension, you can just put some on your temples. We'll talk about the ways to use them. But you'll see here all three of the oils across the bottom have A, T, and I. You're going to know what that means in a minute, but that is a good key to how to use these oils. The second cool thing is they are effective, often more effective than modern approaches to health problems. They've been used for hundreds of years, plant medicine has, and essential oils come from the plants, and they can permeate the cell membrane. So sometimes if you go to the doctor and you've got things going on and there's not really anything that medicine can do for that, maybe other than relieve some symptoms. And so you're just kind of told to wait it out. Well, essential oils can get into the cell and actually strengthen the cell from the inside so that your body can do what it's created to do, which is heal itself. And that is what we talk about with essential oils. They don't treat or cure anything, but they do help the body do what it's designed to do, which is to heal itself. And this is one of the ways that they do that, through our cellular health, the most foundational aspect of our health. An oil that we are loving so much right now for boosting immune systems is On Guard. This promotes healthy immune function. It really helps soothe a sore throat. You can rub it on the outside. You can gargle it in some water. You can put it under the tongue. It's pretty hot, so not everyone can handle it that way. You can make a throat spray with some carrier oil, like olive oil or coconut oil, and some water and some On Guard, and spray it in the back of your throat. And it's very cleansing for your home, for your hands. We have On Guard hand sanitizer. We have On Guard home household cleaner, laundry detergent, throat drops. All kinds of things are made with On Guard. This is a blend. So peppermint is an individual oil. That is a single oil, whereas On Guard is a blend. And you'll see that doTERRA has proprietary blends. It's one of the things doTERRA is known most for, is that our blends actually are what people love most, because they don't have to buy all these individual oils. They can get a blend that has these oils built in, and you don't have to buy all of them. And doTERRA has done the work, the science, the studies to get the information that we need about them all into one bottle. And so you don't have to buy those separately. And so this has cinnamon, clove, rosemary, eucalyptus, and wild orange are in On Guard. So many great ways to use this. One of my favorites is to diffuse, which we'll talk about shortly. But this has been flying off the shelves, so much so that it's been out of stock. Some of the different products made from On Guard are limited to only, you can buy one at a time per person, so that there's plenty to go around because of what's going on in the world. It's been crazy, but it's been wonderful to see so many people harnessing the benefits of On Guard and strengthening their health through that. I'm just checking the comments here. Yes, Christina says she loves those side benefits, and that, yeah, they often work more quickly as well as being more effective, which is amazing. And yeah, the blend On Guard and the whole On Guard line are truly amazing. The third cool thing about oils is they are affordable. I don't know if you can see this chat now, if it's like in people's way or not. I'm going to move it down there. I can't tell if you can see it or not. So affordable. That it is actually more affordable than traditional medical care. And for my family, we've been using these for 7 years. We've probably been able to, and this is kind of the statistic overall, there's been surveys done for people who use essential oils regularly, about 80% of what we deal with can just be handled by essential oils. And for us, that's probably true, because we still do believe very strongly in chiropractic care, and other forms of natural medicine. But as far as going to an allopathic doctor, I think the last and the only time any of my kids has been since we started using essential oils was because we needed to see a foot doctor about my oldest son being flat-footed, and he needed an orthotic to go in his shoes to help correct because we have some foot pain. So I was using oils that was helping with the discomfort, but it couldn't correct what was going on with his feet. And then the orthodontist and dentist, but like for anything going on with their bodies, I'm like trying to remember a time we've even seen a doctor. So, we've saved a lot of money in medical costs because of that. So they are pennies per dose, which is amazing. You think about, sometimes people go, well, that bottle is like $25, whatever. It depends on the different oil, where the plant is grown, how it's sourced, where it's sourced from. So it might be. But this bottle of peppermint, for example, has about 250 drops. And I'm going to use 1 or 2 drops as a dose. That is my dosage. So that's going to last me a really long time. And it is pennies per dose for each of these essential oils. It can really save you a lot of money. It has for our family. And also, even if it were costing more money, it's worth it to me to know that we're using something natural that has no addictive properties and side effects that could, affect different parts of our bodies negatively down the road. Okay, so an example here is lavender. We love lavender. We kind of call this the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. It is amazing. It's calming, but not just for the mind, which we think about with stress or helping with sleep. It's also calming to the skin. So you're talking about if you got an itch, a bug bite, you've got something going on topically that's irritated. It is amazing for any of those types of things. With histamines, it's really helpful this time of year with things going on, like we said, with the pollen, so helping us to combat those types of things. So kind of anything that irritates or itches or is angry, whether that's on an emotional or physical level, you want lavender to calm it. Okay, so those are 3 cool things about oils. And 3 ways to use doTERRA oils. First of all is aromatic. I do have a diffuser going right behind me. That's our petal diffuser. This positively affects the mood when we put oils into the air around us and breathe it in. It can cleanse the air as well and support the respiratory system. I recommend a diffuser by the bed at night if you have issues with sleeping or with breathing at night. If you have issues at night or during the day, it might be different oils. If you have issues with your mood or emotional state, and if you are concerned about pathogens in the air and things like that, you have your diffuser going to cleanse the air. It's a great air purification system. But you can get aromatic benefits in other ways. For example, I have on a bracelet that's got a wood disc. Wood is a great, certain types of wood are great diffusers. And I'll put a couple drops on there and I can smell it throughout the day. I have earrings that I can do. I can put them in my hair, and my hair acts as a natural diffuser. I'll just like smell my hair. I have them on necklaces. So there's a lot of different ways to get those benefits. I have a little diffuser in my car. You can also, just like I did earlier, put a drop in your palm, breathe it in, and you're getting the aromatic benefit. It's very short term, but it might be all that you need. You might just need a quick open up for your respiratory system and then go about your day. Other times for emotional needs or sleep, you might need a longer amount of time that you're diffusing in the air around you are able to smell those oils on your body. Okay, so those are some ways to use aromatically. So this is what that ATI referred to that we saw earlier on the previous slide with the different oils. Topically, you're going to apply this to the area that's affected. All right, so localized benefits. If my shoulder is experiencing some discomfort, okay, I can rub some oil on there, and I'm going to use, I have a pump on mine, but this is fractionated coconut oil, so a carrier oil. You could use jojoba or grapeseed or almond oil. There's different carrier oils that work very effectively. Coconut, we have found it to be really effective. It's not greasy. It's a natural preservative on its own, so it doesn't go rancid and affect your oil's stability, whereas like olive oil, for example, goes rancid more quickly and could ruin your essential oils. You don't want that. So with something like this, it's amazing to see how long it lasts and how it carries. Why we call it a carrier oil, it carries that oil deeper into your tissue. So if you are applying it on topically, if you put just straight essential oil on there, guess what happens? It's volatile, which means that it evaporates quickly. About 80% or even more is going to flash off, which just means it's going to evaporate into the air and not actually get into the area. So if you're just treating something on the surface of your skin, that might be okay. But if you're wanting it to penetrate deeper and last longer, you definitely want a carrier oil. That's also going to prevent the number one safety issue with essential oils, which is skin irritation. These are very, very, very potent, extremely potent. Like we said on the previous couple of slides ago, 40, 50, 70% more potent than the herbal counterpart of the same plant. So that just means we want to treat them with respect. We want to know that this is really powerful, and diluting with a carrier oil not only helps your oil last longer and carries it deeper into that place where you're applying it topically, but it also is going to help minimize those effects. Some of the oils are hot and they could actually burn the tissue. And so these are the things you want to know. So I always dilute. Just when in doubt, dilute, because you're not actually diluting the effectiveness of the oil. You're just diluting the potency so that it spreads farther, it goes in deeper, it lasts longer, you get a longer lasting benefit, and you minimize sensitization on the skin, which is, again, the number one safety issue with essential oils, okay? So those are some ways to get results there for whatever is ailing you. It's amazing, even just applying topically on the stomach, we get relief so quickly from digestive issues. It's wonderful. I love that. The third way is internally. So you can enjoy a few drops of oil in water. Some of the oils really taste amazing this way. I use a stainless steel water bottle. Plastic is not recommended. You want to use glass, stainless steel, natural substances. I put some oil in there and I give it a little shake so that it disperses, and then I drink it. I drink it throughout the day that way. I really love tangerine. I love lemon. This month we got clementine free for placing a loyalty rewards order by the 15th of the month. I'm loving that. So there's a lot of oils that really do taste good. They can be used for cooking even as well, for flavoring. The herbal counterpart, for example, you're out of basil, but you want a little basil flavor in your dish. You can add just a teeny bit of essential oil for that. You do not want to overdo it when cooking. So those are ways you can use essential oils. You can also, some of the oils are hot or they just taste terrible. So you can use veggie caps. doTERRA sells these empty vegetable capsules. You do have to make it and take it immediately. Okay, so it's a little capsule. You open it up. You can put some drops of oil in there, put the little lid back on, and take it like any other pill. But you have to take it immediately. doTERRA does sell some of our top selling oils for internal usage in soft gels. This is On Guard Plus, and I love this because it's shelf stable and I can travel with it. So this is On Guard, but it's also black pepper, melissa, and oregano, the heaviest hitters for the immune system, for anything that's threatening your immune system, okay? This is amazing. I'm taking them every day right now just because it just makes me feel better. I do this anytime I'm traveling. If I wake up with a sore throat or something, I take extra, knocks it out so quickly. I love those capsules. So those are some ways. You can also put oils under your tongue. I did that right before this webinar. I put a couple drops of frankincense and copaiba under my tongue. It's really good for calming. Anything that comes from wood, from trees, is known to be grounding. And when I am going to be speaking publicly, even like this, just sitting in my office on my computer, I get like a little bit nervous. It's not my strongest gift. I'm a writer. And so for me, I've learned to get out of my comfort zone and speak in front of people, but I always have that little bit of jitteriness that actually needs to be calmed down, because otherwise I'll talk too fast or I'll forget things, and I feel completely calm when I just use some of my calming oils, whether under the tongue. I have some on my diffuser jewelry, but I do this for my general immune system, my nervous system health, my cellular health. Something that essential oils can do when we use them this way, it gets into our bloodstream really quickly when we use them under the tongue. And there's some oils like frankincense that are known to kind of just tell your bad cells, we don't need you around anymore. See ya. Get out of here, and kick them out a little bit faster. And then there are properties of frankincense, which, without getting too deep into the science or being non-compliant, that can help your good cells to proliferate more, to multiply, and to be even stronger, and to get the bad cells out of the way. So I love that. The cellular benefits are absolutely amazing. So I love to use frankincense and copaiba under my tongue at least once a day. Awesome. Love that you're taking those at least a couple times a day as well, Christina, especially since you're out there in the world working and interacting with people still. And she says she sprays that On Guard sanitizing mist on her hair when working because she works in a nursing home. That is great. That's a great idea, spraying it on your hair. I love that. All right, let's talk about a few other oils I haven't mentioned yet. Lemon is an amazing cleansing oil for your body and also for your home. So you can spray this on surfaces, you can diffuse it. So you see there, ATI, you can use it all three ways: aromatic, topical, internal. And it is, you come in contact with things every day just by breathing the air around you, by living in this toxic world that we live in. You come into contact with toxins that get into your body. And lemon is a detoxifier. So you can drink this in your water, you can put it in a capsule, you can clean your home with it, and you are doing amazing things to get rid of toxins in your life. And it is amazing how it smells. You just feel happier. Any of the citrus oils, you just can't help feeling happier and kind of smiling and feeling better about life when you are smelling and using them on a regular basis. Frankincense, this one promotes calm feelings. So I talked about putting that under my tongue. And it is also anti-aging. You can put this in your moisturizer, your skincare, and it will help to promote your natural collagen production. It will help oftentimes with things like imperfections such as age spots. It can help with just the overall texture and feel and tone of your skin because it's helping, again, at the cellular level. It helps your cells perform optimally. That's the best way to say that. And frankincense, one of the things you'll notice with our oils, so frankincense is another one you can take internally. And doTERRA's oils, let me see if I can get up close to the camera, that are good for internal use have the supplement fact label, which is a really cool thing. They don't have any calories. There's no proteins or amino acids or vitamins left in the plant material once it's distilled down to essential oil. But it does tell you exactly what's in there. So this is 100% frankincense gum resin. There's nothing else added. And I can't say that about other essential oils. I wouldn't actually recommend using essential oils all three of these ways. Just if you're going to get them at a store or off Amazon, please don't even do that. Please don't leave this talk and decide, I'm going to go get some essential oils off Amazon for a few different reasons. One, you're not going to get the support and education that you would if you get them from your friend who introduced you to them, okay? You won't get plugged into all of the great education resources, the community. You'll be supporting a friend's small business by getting the oils through someone who introduced them to you. And that we all know is really important in times like this, supporting small business. But also, I can't say anything about the purity of other oils. There have even been known to be cases where people selling doTERRA oils on Amazon diluted them down and then put a new lid on them to make it look like it had been sealed and not opened. So I do not recommend ordering the oils from anywhere except directly from doTERRA or a doTERRA wellness advocate that you're working with. But I wouldn't recommend using other oils internally. I personally wouldn't even want to use them aromatically or topically, but certainly not internally. And you won't see a lot of oils out there that have supplement fact labels. It just says a lot to the research that's gone into our oils. Digest Zen is a blend. So this has a lot of oils in it that are amazing for digestive purposes. I'll just read them to you. This is great to get all of these in one bottle. Anise fruit and seed, peppermint plant, ginger root, caraway seed, coriander seed, tarragon plant, and fennel seed. So all of that is in here. Kind of smells like black licorice to me. And I don't like black licorice, but I got used to this really quickly and I love it now. I can put it under my tongue. I rub it directly with some carrier oil onto my stomach when I'm having digestive issues. It helps so fast. I've never seen anything like it. And what happens when you start seeing those kind of benefits from an oil, even if you don't like it when you first smell it, your body learns to crave it and you learn to love it and even like the smell. I didn't think I'd like the smell of Digest Zen ever, and I love it now. But what you can do also, because wild orange is another one that is good for digestive purposes, citrus oils actually, because when you get just down to the essential oil, there's no acid in there. So you're not getting the acidic issues that might come with like having lemon juice in your water, for example, or eating a lot of citrus fruit. And so you are getting the benefits without all the acid, but it smells amazing and it's good for your digestion as well. And I put this with wild orange a lot of times because it does smell better, it's more tolerable, and it works really well together. I do Digest Zen and wild orange together a lot. And like Same as me. Christina's saying she thought the same, didn't like the smell at first, and now she loves it. So you really can get used to it. Deep Blue. Oh, I forgot to grab my bottle of Deep Blue rub. That's another great way to use this. You can just use the oil with Carrier, but Deep Blue is going to soothe your achy muscles and joints. I hope you're getting some extra workouts in. Maybe you're taking a lot of walks or take up jogging, or you're doing some home videos. Lots of people are doing exercise on Facebook. A lot of the gyms that had to close down, personal trainers and things. So you have some extra opportunities to do that, and you'll feel so much better. I did Pilates on Zoom this morning, and I just felt so amazing doing that, taking that time for myself. But I need my Deep Blue. So I would take some Deep Blue, a couple drops there, and some Carrier oil. Like I said, I have a pump, which you can order from doTERRA. You can get a pump for your fractionated coconut oil. And I'm going to rub it into my shoulders right now because I need that right now. And it feels amazing and it smells so good. But I a lot of times use the rub, which is like a lotion form, and it is amazing how quickly that works. I will sometimes rub it into my temples. I have had some TMJ issues in the past, which are mostly under control between essential oils and chiropractic care, but I will rub it there on my jawline as well. Oh, it's amazing. It's an amazing, amazing oil for so many things. It's got something in it called helichrysum, which is an oil that is almost miraculous. I mean, it is so amazing for all kinds of discomfort issues, for your immune system, for your skin, like helping it regenerate quickly. So it has helichrysum in it, and along with it smells a little bit like those rubs and creams and things that that might make you think of your grandmother, because it does have that camphor menthol kind of smell from the oils that are in here, from wintergreen, especially peppermint. Those are probably a couple of the main ones that would make it smell like that to you. It has a lot of other oils in there as well that are amazing for any kind of discomfort that you're experiencing. You can put that on. You'll notice this one does not have an eye. It is not meant for internal use. Okay, so aromatic and topical are the ways that this oil is designed to be used. Okay, and Breathe is an all-time favorite for opening up the airways. Just smelling it. You can put it on your chest, around your sinus areas to open up those sinuses. Promotes clear breathing day and night. You can diffuse this. And that one is a must-have for this time of year in our family, with the pollen floating around all over. I just talked about wild orange a little bit, some of its other benefits. It's energizing, it's invigorating, really boosts the mood. Again, with those citruses doing those great things for our mood. So what I'd love for you to do now is just think about your top health concerns. And sometimes it's helpful just to think about your top 3. Just think about a few things you would love to address, a few things you'd like to work on, and maybe a few health goals that you have for yourself, or things that bother you. And write those down. And then whoever invited you to watch this class, to tune in today, can help you just address those top few things. Because if you start thinking of everybody you know, all of your family, all of your friends, all of the things going on for yourself, if you have a lot of health issues, it might get overwhelming. But let's look at the top 3 and start there, okay? So it's not so overwhelming for you. Now, if you really want to feel awesome, you need to, I tell everybody, you need to be on the Lifelong Vitality Pack. You need to consider getting this into your life. It's our #1 selling product. There's a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. So this is a vitamin system, these 3 bottles, and you're getting the maximum nutrition for energy, for focus, for relief from discomfort, overall well-being. So important for your immune system, filling in those nutritional gaps that you may not be getting everything you need in your diet. In fact, I can guarantee that you're not getting everything you need for your whole nutrition in your body in your diet, because our foods are depleted. A lot of us are eating maybe a little bit more extra processed foods right now, because that's what we could find at the stores and things. Although I will say fresh produce has been plentiful when I've been to the store, but I know a lot of people stocked up on non-perishables and things. So we are probably not getting all the vitamins we need. We're certainly not getting the minerals we need. Even if we eat a whole food, organic diet, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, our soil is depleted, and it's almost impossible to get the minerals that we need from just food anymore. And so these are food-based. Your body knows what to do with them. You're getting antioxidants for cellular energy, for combating inflammatory response issues in your body, promoting longevity in your cellular system. You've got your fish oils, omega-3, 6, 9 fatty acids. 9 essential oils are built into this system as well. You're getting antioxidant and DNA protection. It's good for your eyes, your brain, nervous system, liver function, digestive health. You get more energy and less discomfort. Within a couple weeks, people report these kind of things. If that's you, type in your testimonial with LLV. If you're here live and you want to chat in, say what you have noticed the most. People talk about their immune systems being better. Oh, I used to always get such and such every winter or every, whatever time of year without fail, or sometimes several times throughout the winter. I would end up with fill in the blank, haven't had it since I started LLV. It's great for stress management. It really helps support your emotional state, your cardiovascular health. This is huge in our society where heart disease is the #1 killer. And again, that inflammatory response is amazing. Sally says, I love LLV. I would hate to run out. Christina says, yes, LLV is my #1 recommendation too. It changed my life when I started taking it over 5 years ago now. It is at the top of my needs list. And yeah, I'm the same way. And I thought, I could never imagine like really loving the vitamins more than the essential oils. They're just so amazing. They're fun to use. I love smelling them, diffusing them, using them in my home. I clean with them. I make a lot of DIY products, which I'm going to do a demo of later this month. But yeah, LLV is a game changer. Christina says, I have more energy, stop taking daytime naps. Woo-hoo, mood is better, much less discomfort, we'll say. So yeah, that's amazing. I love hearing those testimonials. Thank you for sharing. So there's 3 ways to purchase the oils. You can get them at retail. This is the most expensive way. You probably are only going to pay retail if you're just maybe starting out and you're like, okay, Christina's my wellness advocate and I just want to try a bottle of lavender and I can't do anything else right now. So she could sell you that, or you might see in local spas or chiropractors that you would pay retail over the counter. Usually it's only in professional settings, because I know Christina and I and other wellness advocates, we would tell you, hey, you actually can get savings. Let me teach you how to do that. Everyone can pay wholesale. There's no reason for anyone to pay retail. So this is getting the best products for the best prices. Think of it like Costco or Sam's Club. This is not something where you have to purchase a certain amount a month, or you have a minimum that you have to purchase every year in order to stay in the program. It's just a membership, and it gives you 25% off the retail prices. It's wonderful. So you can get the wholesale prices. It costs $25 a year, and every year when you renew it, you get a free bottle of peppermint. So it's really paying for itself. You get this, free peppermint. The first year it's $35 to set up your membership, or you can get a kit, which I'll show you a few of in a minute here. The third way to purchase is wholesale with points. So this is a way to get free products. You get 25% off still below retail, but you also earn free products and points toward whichever products you want. You can get a free product every month. You can get extra savings every month on some products. You can join the loyalty rewards program, and doTERRA rewards your loyalty with points. And you can get your points back in even your shipping. So whatever you pay for shipping, which we have a low shipping flat rate, the lowest is $4. But even that, every month, if you're ordering once a month, you get at least that 4 points a month. Plus you get a percentage of your actual order back in points, which is amazing. That's the only way that I order. I always want to get those points. All right, so if you have questions and I invited you to this, please feel free to text me. We can have a further conversation about any of this. My number is 336-423-3140. If someone else introduced you to oils, get with them about what you need. A few of the options here. These are our top 10 oils plus the Brevi diffuser. The Brevi diffuser is so cute. It's really adorable. I love it. It works really well. It can run up to 10 hours on the intermittent setting. And you get our top 10 oils for physical needs. You get some we didn't talk about. Oregano, super powerful for your immune system. Tea tree is an awesome oil that everyone needs to have on hand. Most of the other ones we did talk about. So this is one of the options. Your daily wellness plan would come in the Healthy Habits Kit. This has that deep blue rub I was talking about. It's got digestive enzymes and probiotics, and a handful of the most used oils for moods, emotions, stress, your immune system, cleansing, all of those things. So this is a great little kit if you want to get started on the LLV vitamins right away, plus get a handful of other awesome top-selling products for digestion and for getting some of those essential oils in your home as well. the Healthy Essentials kit. This has the petal diffuser. The diffuser behind me over here is the older generation of this. This is a great diffuser too. It runs up to 12 hours. It's one of my favorites. You can have the light on or off. You can run it for as little as 2 hours. And these are some of the favorites for your mind, body, and spirit, because we've got Adaptive, which I actually have going in my diffuser. And this is an amazing blend for calming. And for just so many things. You'll have to ask more about it. It's awesome. Copaiba, that's one of the ones I mentioned I put under my tongue. It is really, really great for grounding and calming, great for discomfort. We use it so much. It's another one that's a lot like frankincense with the inflammatory response that it helps in your body. Balance is one of the ones I have on my bracelet. It's our grounding blend. And I love that for just kind of helping me focus. It's really amazing. And then some of the others that we talked about are in that kit as well. The Healthy Home Kit, you get some of those cleaning products. Now, some of these are sold out. Some of these you can't even buy, but they've reserved enrollment kits for new members. So you can still get some of these products as a new member. So you can get shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste. We have other healthy skincare, personal care products that I don't have time to talk about that are included in this. Your foaming hand soap, amazing for right now. You're washing your hands so much, right? Not drying, but still very effective. Some hand sanitizer spray. I don't leave home without that stuff. And the Brevi diffuser. The Natural Solutions kit, this is my personal favorite. One, because it comes with a box, which I know it's just a box, but you're going to need the box really soon after you start using essential oils. It comes with actually my favorite diffuser. I really love the Lumo diffuser. It's sleek. It's thinner. It fits really well in a specific spot in my kitchen. I love the runtime on it. It has lights that change colors. It's just my personal favorite, but I love a lot of the diffusers. So I have them all over my home. This one's nice because it comes with, again, some of those personal care, but you get the vitamins, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, mouthwash, coconut oil, the top oils for everyday usage. So this is a fantastic kit. Yeah, Christina says she has one in her bedroom and in her office. Yeah, I've got them all over my house too. And yes, you'll definitely want the box. And she also loves the Lumo. It's just a favorite amongst a lot of us. Simple Solutions is great because it gets you started with a few oils that we did talk about, lemon and On Guard. Serenity is kind of like lavender, but it's lavender on steroids. It's a blend of calming oils and the Deep Blue Rub. And then you can customize it and add on what you want. Maybe you really want oils for kids. Maybe you need some extra help with digestive supplements, or your issues are really to do with sleep and stress or moods and emotion, or you really need some more things for discomfort. We can customize that for you and add on with this kind of like base kit. We do have a special I wanted to let you know about this month. I don't know how long it'll be available, but these precious florals are so beautiful. Such amazing oils. This is a special kit for $68 wholesale this month. And you can layer these and use them as a personal fragrance. They have properties for helping to calm you, which a lot of us need right now, right? Calming effects. These floral oils smell absolutely beautiful, and many of them are great aphrodisiacs as well. But this is put together as a Mother's Day set. Such a beautiful, beautiful gift. The Blue Lotus is new to all of us, and it is amazing. So some of our top floral oils, I layer all of them, and it smells like the most fabulous perfume ever. I've not used actual perfume in many years now. We also can get an extra 10% off this month on Melissa, which is super, super powerful. It's in those On Guard Plus capsules I talked about. Amazing one to have for your immune system. Yarrow Palm is a cellular beauty complex. It has a lot of other benefits, but it does help lift your mood, boost your immune system. It's got a lot of antioxidants and great for your skin health. So I got some extra of that. I've been taking it and really have been able to notice the difference with that. So those are an extra 10% off in April only. So usually we get to this point and I let people know, I know that typically there's 3 types of people who come to these classes. The first kind, they just want to live the wellness lifestyle. That's awesome. We welcome you in and we will support you and help you to make better choices for your wellness and your lifestyle at the pace that you can handle. There are also people sitting in these classes who are already thinking, oh, my mom, my sister, my aunt, my best friend, my neighbor, they should have been here. I wish that I could get them this information. Well, you can share the oils, whether you have someone like me come in and teach for you, or you can even share it yourself. If you want to start teaching your own classes, and this is a way you can get your products paid for. So this is kind of the level I jokingly refer to as the only true free healthcare. So you share oils with others, doTERRA rewards you, or your wellness advocate rewards you if you're hosting, and you kind of get some free products or products that you want paid for, depending on what level of sharing you're doing. Or you can be like me and build to earn an income and truly make a huge impact in the world. I've got more than 30,000 people, including customers and team members who are also sharing or building on my team. And it is amazing to just think in 7 years, that is the impact that we've been able to make as a team. My husband was able to quit his job 5 years ago. This is our family business. We do this together as a family. I work from home. I have ultimate flexibility. My income has not been affected by the economic crisis. In fact, we had our highest volume sales of the year in March because more people want these products than ever. So if this is something you're looking at, or you have some extra time or some decreased income and you want to look at this as an option, let's talk more about it. That is definitely something we can talk more about and I can help you learn about as well. I'm thankful you joined me. I have so much joy in sharing essential oils with others. I am grateful for your time. Please watch for the other classes we have coming up this month. There are a plethora of them. And then if you follow doTERRA on social media, you will find that they're doing a lot of sharing of just quick little DIYs and tips for using oils. And they've got doctors and scientists coming on their page and YouTube channel talking about what's going on in the world and how to use essential oils right now. There's a lot of education from doTERRA. My team, we have a lot of education that we love to share as well. And we are happy to share that with you because it's brought our lives so much joy and so much health and comfort. And we're so excited to be able to offer that to you as well. And then thank you for joining me live here on Zoom. I'm going to check and see who's with us on Facebook and see what questions we might have there. But tune in next time. We're going to talk more about essential oils for immune system, respiratory system, moods and emotions and skincare. Lots of different areas of health coming up. We have a fun bingo night coming up. So stay tuned, keep in touch, tune in again, and I will see you next time. Thanks, everybody.